Then sings my soul, my Saviour doth with thee. How great thou art.
What if happiness isn't about the self at all? What if happiness is about altruism, a social project focused on other people?
I believe that this gathering service constitutes an obstruction of the highway contrary to section 137 of the Highways Act 1937.
On the last afternoon at the Buddhist monastery, I met a Yorkshireman, Eddie Thornton. He's invited me back to his new home, the Kirby Misperton Anti-fracking Camp.
Okay, so we're getting into a field here and there's quite a lot of homemade looking places with tarpaulin on top of them.
Well, I was born 4 miles that way, in Pickering. My parents still live there, and this is my second winter living in a muddy field. And this is the roundhouse. Hi everyone, this is Shelley and Leo. Olaf's got a bit of a name for himself for lorry surfing. But, these are my parents.
No way.
Sorry, hello.
Eddie's dad, a GP, became a counsellor to campaign against the medical effects of fracking. Eddie's mum is doing training on direct action.
Yeah, we seem to have ended up, without organising it, we seem to have ended up a sort of fracking family. Because
yeah, we've been getting our teachings on how to lock on in here.
Okay. Give us lock on. How do you lock on?
Yeah, so you stick your hand in some sort of concrete tube.
And then?
And then you just don't leave.
Exactly.
Eddie walked me outside to a giant rusty container.
See there's a cut there. So the whole top's been cut off.
Right.
They've inserted a tube into the middle, and then various obstructions are then placed between the tube and the outer layer. So metal, concrete, some people use Kevlar, old chainsaw trousers, things that you anticipate are going to be tricky to cut through. And with your bracelet, you would then lock onto that pin, and at the other side of the tube, someone else would have their arm in. So that means then now two people are lying in the road, in the mouth of the gate, with this huge, ironically, Calagas device.
It's ironic.
Filled, but with the little, I don't know personally what's inside this one, but
We head back to the warmth of the main tent.
This is going to sound like a really crazy question, but we're doing this program on happiness. So, how happy is the camp?
Well, I'm camp morale officer, I make sure everyone's happy.
How happy? How happy?
Well, I'm happier living on camps than I was, when I was attempting to live in normal society. At this place in particular, I'd say it was quite a happy camp. There's a really lovely bunch of people here.
Yeah, it is good that we've got a purpose. It's not just a purpose, because people in normal society have got a purpose to work.
Wait, what is the purpose we got in normal society?
To work 40 years of your life for 40 hours a week to die. As simple as that.
I think it's happiness is a fleeting emotion, but what this camp has given me is a deep sense of fulfillment, and I think that's a far more worthy emotion to be chasing than just happiness. I've never felt so fulfilled.
Better than happiness, Eddie says. What they've got is fulfillment. Kirby Misperton is a site of what the New York Times writer Larissa McFarker would call extraordinary altruism, but it's still hardcore. Can you get that fulfillment without the lock-on tubes, without the handcuffs, the lorry surfing? Is there an option, I want to know, for ordinary altruism?